All right, what's happening, everyone? It's
Hi,
your
guys.
Kill Tony recap. The fourth wall was not available tonight, unfortunately.
Poor Travis.
So we're just gonna have an orgy instead.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Perhaps.
basically me and Abraham fooling around with each other while Seth
goes home to the wife and kids.
Ericka falls asleep.
And Boo forces him. Hi, you guys. This is Boo Boo.
Hey,
Yes.
Boo Boo.
Don't play
Boo
with
Boo
him
wants
during
pizza.
camera.
Yeah, Boo's like harassing me.
Right. So, congratulations to William Montgomery.
Yay,
What
William!
an exciting Phil Tony show.
So
It
fun.
was. They had confetti and everything, you guys.
For
It was-
him, for William Montgomery.
We've seen
I
that
know.
one coming a mile away, right?
Yeah.
I called it last week. I said he was going to be the new regular.
Right? That
Pretty
was
sure.
totally unexpected, but very shocking. I called Aphrodite. I was like, Aphrodite, guess what happened? Well, she.
I don't think it was unexpected or
her flip wig.
Unforeseen.
unforeseen. I think
No.
everybody kind of saw this one coming.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Malcolm hasn't really been on the show
Consistently.
So soon though, like right away, like as
Yeah,
like
you gotta
today.
get a replacement. That's
Like
how
I
Hollywood
didn't think it was
works.
gonna happen
He
today.
was already filling in several times.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hollywood works, in case for the people who don't know, I'm just going through my notes here. Hollywood works in this way. You don't show up, they replace you. You got other things
Yeah.
going on, they replace you. So,
Hopefully, he is on to bigger and better things.
I hope so.
No,
I really
so
hope.
too.
I really
Talent.
hope that's what it is, because if it's anything else, then man, I believe that he just shut a huge door that can't be opened again.
yeah,
I mean,
let's hope that that's not the case.
It was
I
all
hope
good
not.
vibes there. So,
Yeah, it seemed like they were
Abraham
in-
Conspiracy Theory. That's a new show coming soon. All about conspiracies of the Kill Tony.
Yeah.
It's another recap show, but just conspiracy based.
Yeah.
Right?
Since you guys love our recap show so much.
uh-huh.
So, yeah, there was fun energy in there tonight. As soon as I got there, like, it seemed exciting. Alex the Key was there. It was, like, a lot of going on.
Cassandra Cass.
Cassandra Cass was back.
We had a
as
burger
Miss
with
Santa.
her and Seth before
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah.
We did have a
seemed,
burger.
She's doing big things, guys. She's working with some famous dude named Chaz.
With
The
$100 million.
Well, the creator of the Win hair products, you've seen the infomercials, you may have used the stuff. That's what she's up to, and she's, doing a lot of things.
Congratulations to Cassandra
Yes.
for that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Looking
So
beautiful
cool.
as always. Jeez.
She said she'll do the recap show as long as it's not at our house, because she wasn't down for the orgy, but she was down for the recap show. So she'll be
next week.
And
at some point.
if she's not hanging out taking photographs after she puts herself together so well, she did say that also.
Right.
Right.
Might be a bit busy.
Yeah.
We took a picture in the room where she spread her legs open. She spread her legs open, and she was like, Abraham, look down there. And I looked down there, and I was,
Why?
I don't know.
Because I've seen it and it's nice.
You don't know.
I haven't seen it.
Oh.
I just,
Bad joke, Abraham.
it's not a
Cassandra's
joke.
got a good pussy. I'll just
both
say,
seen
I've
it.
seen
I think it
Cassandra's
was awesome.
pussy.
I didn't say
And
anything
it's
wrong.
fucking beautiful.
I was like,
Better than mine.
you see it?
I don't know
Yeah.
about better than yours,
Really?
It's just
It's like flowers. They're all beautiful.
Really nice.
You see
different.
it?
Yeah.
She showed it to you?
Yeah.
No.
Really beautiful.
Well, I want to see it now.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. What's between you and
Well,
her?
that's
Anyway.
between- yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
And other
Moving
news,
forward.
It's 11/11 right now.
Yeah,
That's our-
Are you
That's
getting
our-
any
Dad.
action, Abraham?
That's
None whatsoever.
our special day. 11/11.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
our anniversary.
That's awesome.
Oh.
11/11 is a real nice
It's
number.
a Illuminati number.
That's-
We're both MK Ultra projects, so we decided to keep it real. You
I
know?
for sure am an
There it is.
MK
Of
Ultra.
2011? Or when did you guys start
MK Ultra?
dating? No, start
Oh.
dating.
2016.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
3
So
years.
it's 5
Yeah.
years difference, but pretty close stuff.
So the band came out as babies today.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they did.
that was a sight. Wait till you
I gotta
see
say, it was not my favorite.
I didn't like
I
it
gotta
either.
say, Jeremiah Watkins looked just like Dan Longneck. You know who
Oh,
Dan
I don't know who that
Longneck
is.
Oh, can I show him?
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's fun.
Can I show
I thought it was
know.
pretty original. I think they could have played out the
Babies.
characters a little bit better, you know.
Here's the problem.
I mean, I thought it was great, but it was original. It was new, you know, and
Oh come on,
Okay,
guys!
so-
Joe did a Mexican
Drum
off.
off.
That was the best drum
That
off
was
I've
so
ever seen.
sick.
that was cool.
Okay, so
and
I
that
just
dude was so surprising that drummed off against him.
He was a killer.
Oh my gosh.
so
and Joe Brown.
I'm
A
gonna
silent
show you you guys who don't...
You're not going to show them. You're going to show Seth quietly right now because they can't see it.
Oh, my gosh.
But he looked kind of like Damn Long Neck. A lot of people know Damn Long Neck. Jeremiah Watkins. Stick to toothpick.
Yeah.
I would say he's Baby Long Neck, but you know.
Is this the dude that did that
Baby Long
rap video or whatever?
I thought it was great. They could have done a little bit more role play, but I thought it was great. It was awesome. Yeah, I love whatever they do is awesome with it.
And the great Russel Peters. It's not a close up, Ericka. We got one shot of you right now.
Okay, I was trying to just be polite.
Look at the screen that you cannot focus on. Perhaps you can see
zoom in.
Look, what's his Instagram tag? Give the
His
man a little bit of love.
Instagram tag is, I'll get back to it, his Damn Long Neck. That's the Instagram.
There you go.
So follow him at Damn Long Neck.
You know, I didn't
Damn,
realize...
if you're watching, we would love Long Neck. We want you on our show. We love you.
We watch
I've
you
been
all
loving
the time.
you before you were famous. I seen that documentary about you.
Yeah.
Wow.
You the homie. Shouts to Damn Long Neck.
So
okay,
come
back
on the dot, right? That's the show.
come on the dot. All right, back to Kill Tony.
Or sign up for Kill Tony, I guess.
Oh, that would be so awesome. You can sleep at our tiny place, Damn Long Neck.
Yeah.
If you ever want to come and do Kill Tony.
Just don't bring your big friend.
Oh, yeah, Jelly Roll got to stay home.
Jelly Roll, Gucci Jelly Roll.
The big neck?
Oh, he's a big man.
The big neck guy?
Anyway,
I'll show you Gucci another time.
Russel Peters is a nice comic.
I love Russell.
Yeah. You look surprised.
David the Key guy, Alex the Key guy, that's what I meant. Alex the Key guy was like, he's really nice. And I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And
had you never seen him before?
No,
Russell Peters?
No.
He's pretty...
Have you seen his stand-up?
No.
He's one of the most famous comics in the whole
Abraham
world.
doesn't watch other comics?
Why not?
Or TV. I just don't have a TV, or I just don't.
You have a phone?
Do
you have Netflix?
I thought you told me you didn't watch it because you were afraid that you would...
That also, but I just don't have, like, I don't watch TV like that. Like, I was... Like, all that time that I was homeless really, really made me, like, not watch TV and shit like that. So, like, I'm lucky I even have an Instagram and a Facebook and all that stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yo,
so
it's wild that you're, like, love Instagram, though, but you don't, like, get involved in the TV, YouTube.
Well, it's different. I do it for... to
music?
Promote myself and, promote others. Yeah, especially.
What do you do on your free time? Do you have any free time? I'm sorry, this ain't the
on my
job.
free time?
What are you doing?
On my free time?
Not our
I do stuff like this. Get in bed with my friends.
Okay.
Get in bed with your friends.
That is a true statement, actually.
And go to Jamaican dance parties. All right, let's get to some of the comics of the night, because I'm sorry, guys.
This is not... Okay.
This is a very personal, intimate Kill Tony recap.
We're in our bed.
In the bedroom.
We're in my bed where I sleep and everything else.
So Jeremiah was shook when they asked what gender he was. Because Tony was like, do you guys think he's a male? And everybody stayed quiet.
Oh, I know.
I think...
And then,
my personal opinion on that is that no one was paying attention.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Nobody was paying attention. That's weird.
Yeah, I was paying attention, but I was like, what's funnier? And he's already a male, so we kind of got to lean with him being a
Jeremiah is just so talented.
I thought that was funny. Yeah, he's funny.
He commits to the roles.
He definitely does.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Great
performance. Here's my problem with the baby characters is that you pigeonhole yourself into, with babies, they're not talking. For it to be a believable character, babies don't talk.
Which was okay because Russel Peters was there.
Yeah.
Maybe sometimes you got to play the background.
Yeah, no, it was cool.
So, the first comic was Daniel Valdez.
David? It's not David?
No, dude.
Oh, it's Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel Valdez.
He was
there were no Davids.
They said he was a bouncer in daycare.
He was the short dude.
He was a super
short dude. Mm-hmm. He's been on the show, I think, once before, at least.
Ooh.
So they got him into a diaper really quick.
Yeah, they did.
I thought that was cool. I think he should have taken off his pants and then put them on. That would have just been like, bam. I would have. Of
course you would have liked that.
Oh, yeah. I would have
totally liked that a lot.
Taken off my pants and put those underwears on.
All right, so he
didn't fill the full minute, and that's always a bit like, why can't you just fill the full minute? So he did some short jokes, and then he talked about having diabetes. Type 1. So
Type 1?
He was born with it.
Yeah.
No, but he just found out on Wednesday.
Yeah, he took a test or something, but it's
Tony
genetically
trying to figure out like what happened to him, like how he got that short and whatnot. But then he started to go into the material instead of like
he was still trying to crack jokes.
Yeah.
That only works if you're funny during the minute.
Do you want to spank him?
By the way, if anyone hasn't listened to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour with Tony Hinchcliffe, because we're all Tony fans here, listen to that podcast. You'll find out some fantastic things about Tony Hinchcliffe that you would have never heard on like the Joe Rogan Experience or any of these other ones.
So sorry to cut you off. It is so good. This morning I was like, "What is that?" I actually said, "Is that a woman or a man?" And Ken says, "Oh, it's Tony Hinchcliffe." I'm like, "Oh yeah, what am I thinking?"
Is that a woman?
No, his voice, because there's no, you don't watch it, you listen, and
what's it called?
Oh, Ericka, you're being hacky, giving us a gay Tony joke. Come on.
No, I'm not. But it was so interesting that I kept listening because it talks about his
we'll
life.
talk about it afterwards. I'm just shouting that out because we gotta stay on the recap.
One funny thing that Russell said about Daniel was when he said he had a girlfriend in the audience, he said, "Do you go up on her?"
Yeah.
And then where'd you meet her, on Kinder?
That was good.
That was funny.
Those were funny jokes.
So kind of early. Mitch Brown. Now, what do we think about Mitch Brown? The guy that was the white guy with those ugly boat shoes.
But this was also the badass drummer.
Yeah, he redeemed himself with his. Wait a minute.
He was okay.
Well, wait.
My son's a drummer, and I know what a good drummer is. Joelberg is a good drummer. My son's a good drummer. He was okay.
Okay, Abraham. Well, he redeemed himself for me because he made a terrible joke saying, "I have one black friend," and then I'm like just shaking my head.
I'm tired of hearing white guys say, "I got one black friend."
And then he said he has a generic black guy name.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, all that,
no,
and then the only way he redeemed himself was by the drums, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then I liked him. I did not like him up until that point.
This is maybe what you're talking about, that his expectations for his ability at comedy were set so low when it came to doing anything else that when he was a decent drummer, he blew everybody away.
Okay.
Right. Tony was like, "You did 1,000 times better than anybody thought you would."
Right.
That is absolutely
He was
true.
underwhelming with his personality, but when he actually got behind the drum set, he looked like he turned it up.
He was so much more confident.
He would have done better than he did.
You would have?
Yeah, I thought he would have done better than he did.
Wow.
Wait, what?
What? You thought he would have done?
You would have done
better than he did. Well, I really want to say.
So you're a drummer?
Okay, my son is a drummer, so I know what a good drummer is, like a really, really good drummer.
Right.
Joelberg is a really, really good drummer. So to see this guy go up there and do what he did, I'm like, I know he was okay.
Yeah, but
but
he like what you
said.
Him?
No, I can't do better than him.
Okay.
I can't. I'm not saying that I was better than him.
That's what I heard you say.
But watching, I know that.
All right.
What you guys don't know is that Abraham is actually a live male dancer for a Jamaican band. And that's why he, besides his son being a drummer, he also is a live male dancer for a Jamaican band, aren't you?
I absolutely am. If you guys want to see a little something, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to show you guys right now.
Not today.
Wow.
So the next
Interesting. I have so many questions for you.
That's legit, though, right?
This is you guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna apologize because
you're gonna have to do dot number 2 later.
We're not staying on topic,
Lisa,
and I want to go with
Lisa
Shanishkia.
Oh, Shanishkia.
How'd
you feel about her, Abraham? Were you turned on or what?
Let's hear.
Lisa,
I have some things.
Shaniska?
Gosh, we already did this joke.
The Russian girl was great.
I like how Jeremiah was like, I like how Jeremiah was like, I think I just picked my gender.
Yes.
I thought that was hilarious. And I thought she was cool. I thought she was okay.
It was her first time on stage.
Character.
Okay.
For her first time on stage, she did brilliant. Shout out to you.
Yeah, well done.
I think you did a good job for your first time. If I could give you any advice, woman to woman, it would be don't wear a Fashion Nova onesie suit.
I thought you said you should wear tighter clothes.
Stand up, because then they take the focus off of your funny and onto your body.
But she wasn't funny.
Well,
so she had to do something. No, I think okay.
Well,
Abraham
tried, and she's an immigrant,
anybody
and she's here with an illegal marriage, and she talked about all of that.
The thing.
Like she did talk about that.
She did. Her first joke out of the bat.
Which is crazy. She's here illegally.
Out of the gate.
With the green card because she married someone, and now he had a baby.
All right, we don't need a recall.
Anyway,
she's
not illegal. She got the green card legit, and then took off.
But
right?
Yeah.
I guess if that's how you do it legit.
Well, she got the green card.
Somebody got
paid. Which means she's legitimate.
Right.
Paid. So and she hasn't got to deal with the baby, and she's a happy woman pursuing stand-up comedy.
She was beautiful.
Her jokes were not bad.
Yeah.
After the kitty went, and Red Band was having some problems with that sound effect, so I think she was going a little long.
She was.
I think everyone went a little long.
But Red Band ended up making the kitty cat sound for her. And after that, I mean, her jokes were not killer, but the first few were pretty good.
I like how she talked and how she liked vodka.
That's her Russian accent.
What? Vodka's not a thing?
Oh, it's like
Vodka is, but she pronounces it vodka
in
or whatever.
Russia, that's what they're known for.
Mix their W's and their V's. Like
Right.
you mix your
All
J's and your
right.
H's, dude.
Anyway,
Same
okay.
I loved her. I thought she did really
I
great
thought
for
she
the
did
first
well.
time. She'll
First
learn
time, very good.
You know, we'll learn more about her. I
And
hope
you
she
know
comes
what?
back to
I
the
have
show.
to say this too about her. For her English, she was. I'm impressed because of your English, and you still got up there and did it. And props to you for that. Because that was really awesome that you did that. And
You mean an accent?
Like I said, she was a
no,
character.
but her
For
English.
7 years, 8 years though.
She was quite a character.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just think it's amazing that
English is her second language, and her accent was quite thick, is what I'm trying to say. And
Yes.
for her to have that, and I know people that have a heavy accent and that come here, I
They
talk
shy
to them.
away from
Yeah.
that.
Right, they shy
Yeah.
away from speaking
And if she-
publicly.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm an almost badass. And if she had played her cards right, maybe a few years earlier, she might have been the first lady.
Yeah, could have happened.
Oh,
So
that was...
I think she might have been a
not
little
only
bit-
that,
maybe
How
friends
many-
with the first lady's daughter.
What
Yeah.
was... All right, so
What
who,
else are you gonna make?
who was Danish Mohican?
I never heard of people jumping in cold water though to get baptized.
Moken.
That's new to me.
That's some Russian thing.
That's
That's
a Russian.
Christian
wow.
thing. They
Orthodox,
cut a hole in the
yeah.
ice and get in there.
It's
Have
probably
you
'cause it's
heard
just cold
of
there.
baptism before?
Yes, but like the way she said that
Need we go on?
That's
Okay.
why they're
that
better
would-
than most white people.
Can you
They're
imagine?
stronger.
They're stronger.
Yeah,
They got a tolerance.
Okay.
they do.
So,
Daniel Moquin.
yeah, Mo Quinn. All
Right?
right.
I
didn't like him at all.
He came across a bit as a pompous.
Well, here's the thing. You
Bit
just want to
pompous.
say you're going to cut your dick off. I just want to cut my dick off not to be a man,
Not to be a woman.
transgender.
Like Ken.
And I don't want to be a woman because I want to get paid the same amount I get right now.
You know
Right.
what I think, Erica?
And
Hackety hack cat cat.
There was no
Me?
point to
You know
the
what I
first.
think?
No, not you. Him.
No, him.
Yeah.
To his
Erica,
first
you know
joke,
what I think
cutting
about
off the dick, there was no point.
Him, he just got off stage on the Lucky one, the
Potluck.
other potluck,
Yeah.
and so he
Did he do well
came.
up there?
I think he did. He said that he did. He said that joke
Okay.
was over there,
No,
so I think that
wait,
he came
can
in
I
with the
explain
high.
something?
You have to
Then
stop.
he gets picked again.
Guess
So
what?
You have
You
to
don't-
stop.
I think that's
yeah,
fine.
you were wrong because you don't tell the audience that's watching you, fuck you. Everyone
Oh.
else liked it. Fuck you.
Yeah,
No, well,
exactly.
Oh, that's
Here's
a
the
nice
thing.
attitude.
Right.
Here's the other thing.
Oh,
I
Tony
have-
does that all the time.
Yeah, I've
But
talked,
I think that he
the
just
thing
came
is,
with
though,
the natural high from the other show. That
I don't
So
know
he
that he
just
did,
wants to
though.
cut his dick off?
No, here's what
And-
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
You cannot trust when a comic says they killed about their own set.
Yeah,
They lie all the time.
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying it right now. I've been in rooms where comics have bombed, and I've heard them talk about their set later, and they say it went awesome. So I don't trust the dude. He may have killed. I don't know. I wasn't there.
And then he
Point
never,
is,
Wasn't there
he
either.
did not kill a Kill Tony.
No, and I didn't like his attitude. I
and then
thought
he
it
never
was
took a
poopy
selfie
ass-
of his penis. You know, and then
Wow.
he sells his sperm for
Oh yeah, and he sells
25
his
to 50
sperm.
times.
Yeah.
Like,
Good for him on
But
his
here's the
sperm.
thing,
and
though,
also
wait,
the
50
crowd.
times.
But guess
Making
what?
some money?
Who's buying his sperm and why? Because his genetics. Like
It's
honestly, if I'm a
probably-
woman that wants sperm, it's not.
so
gonna
if
be
he gets
his.
$500 for each time he sold his sperm, and he sold it 50 times, like he said, that's
Right.
$25,000.
You know what? He could be a Rothschild. He could come from a very
Sure,
that's
powerful
Sure.
family line. They usually want the kind of sperm that comes from
Yeah.
fame and power and.
Well,
you know,
right. So
he
then,
could have a
so he can
lineage
be in
of
the
that.
Illuminati.
Could do that.
Like
It
they
could
check
also-
genetics, huh? And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is good sperm.
Yeah.
It could also be for testing. So it's not always going to inseminate a woman.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Okay. I will say this. He's
right.
also
That's
with...
a good point because I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, he's also with Riot Games. I'm a
Lou,
bit of a
is he eating the
gamer,
cookies at
Yeah,
eight
but I've
Riot
never
Games.
heard of him. So, I don't know. He
Oh,
said
no.
he did crowd work.
Yeah, you know
For
what,
Riot
You know what
Games,
crowd
yes.
work is?
So I guess he pumps up the audience before the shows.
Yeah.
There are lots of really good YouTube fail clips of
Mhm.
people trying to do this
Yeah.
and doing it poorly. So
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
saying that he's one of these people.
There
I just
are?
don't know.
Well,
Yeah, they're like crowd hype guys. There's a famous clip of Jamie Kennedy doing this kind of stuff that does not go very well.
Oh yeah.
Brody Stevens is the best crowd worker of all time.
Yeah. Stephen Brody Stevens? Is that what you're talking about?
Huh?
Stephen Brody Stevens?
Yeah.
Yeah. He is a good crowd worker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Daniel was Canadian from Montreal.
He's not. He is Canadian.
Yeah, he is. And excuse me.
Get out of here.
And he also was secretive about his green card.
Secretive. He was vague. This is Daniel Mokin, right? He was vague about everything. Yeah. He didn't answer a single question.
Terrible interview.
And that's part of the problem.
Worst interview
I think he
had
gets
to watch.
the Angry Bear award.
He was like the Kill Tony.
He does.
I just got off the
like
potluck.
Yeah, he acted rotten.
It was very
That's
weird.
what I think. Rotten behavior.
He was mad that he screwed up his last joke. He claims it went really well upstairs, and so he blamed the audience instead of blaming himself.
What if someone just yelled out, "No, it didn't, liar"?
See, that would have been awesome. All right, let's go on. Next was Nick Estes.
Sean Meyer. Nick Estes, you're right.
Yep.
Nick
Estes. Who also
just came from Chile.
Dick jokes again with me with question marks.
Oh, black women.
Okay, I thought, which black girl do you know named Viagra?
Yeah.
I think
he was saying it's like a black woman's name.
How is Viagra like
I didn't like it.
Or Cialis. I've never heard of Cialis.
We were sitting right by the Apollo 13 representative.
How did
she was not having it.
What I want to know is
not having it.
Why do you know all these Viagra pills? What's up? What's going on there? You having a little problem with your Chile?
Oh.
This is not a place for you to try out your stand-up.
I know, but like,
are you practicing for his roast battle tomorrow?
Abraham.
I know, that's what makes you very
he's practicing for his roast battle tomorrow.
All right.
With the old man.
I just feel like when I'm I had fun at the show. I feel like for me though, every person up there with their dick jokes, like constant dick joke, too much.
It was a lot.
It was, right?
Yeah.
I know you feel the same way kind of on those things.
I do.
Since you're a retired porn star, I could see how you're trying to steer away from the dick jokes. Yeah.
I just feel like, dang.
Take it seriously.
She's like, oh great, another dick joke.
Don't make fun of it.
That's how I feel sometimes.
I feel like that's how every porn star breaks the ice with a dick joke.
You think?
No, it's not.
Right to the dude's face? I don't have to make a dick joke because that is a joke.
Hi, my name is Richard, but people call me Dick. Fuck you!
No, it's not like that. I think that people could be more creative.
Well, today we'll be working.
No, you're right.
I agree.
You're right.
You don't always have to take the low-hanging fruit in those situations.
No pun intended.
And I know
that... Do you know why
I
give this guy credit? Because he quit comedy to go be with his daughter.
I do give him credit for that. When we found out about him in the interview,
He's been here 3 days, right? He's been here 3 days, and he jumped right into it.
And
he didn't do too bad. He looks like he was a professional. Like I imagine him like this guy's been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
But to drop what you love, to go to be with your family, your loved one, that was touching to me. It made me think about my son. Yeah, that's I've been through that.
That was really made me like him though.
You're right.
And it made me happy. Each other. Very hard for the audience to hear.
It made me happy to see him jump back into it and right away get on the Kill Tony. I thought that was awesome. Like that's like magic. Magical shit happens on the Kill Tony show, and that was one of those things for me where I see like, wow, that's amazing.
I agree, Abraham. I think he had a wonderful stage presence. I was really impressed by his performance. I thought it was awkward that he used Halle Berry as the example of the black fruit, and I love how Russel Peters pointed that out.
Yeah.
That was great.
Because she's like mixed.
But I mean, overall, I get it. He's it was entertaining, and like Tony said, I was captivated the whole time. It had some twists and turns. It was edgy. He's an older dude. He's not like 20, trying. So I kind of enjoyed
He definitely kind of knew what he was doing. Yeah. You could tell he was a little bit rusty, but like I said, for jumping right back into it after 2 years, I think he was fucking awesome and just lucky to be there, and I was proud of him. Good job, bro.
I like it.
And honestly, props to everybody who gets up there. Yeah. It is terrifying.
True.
It is.
All right, then next was Sean Mayer.
I really liked Sean.
He was good.
Yes, I did.
I liked him.
I did, but I kind of felt a little bit like maybe that's just me, but I felt like, I don't want to say not sorry,
Empathetic.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Because I was
nervous for him.
Not nervous for him, but just like, oh.
What?
I don't know.
You felt bad?
Yeah, a little bit. Because when he starts, I guess I feel bad for people that say that they're depressed and they have anxiety and they're just, going through it. Like, I feel bad. Just like Russell, like, that's the way I think. I'm like, don't feel like that, bro. You know, that's just always me. So I could feel Russell when he said that to him, like where I almost believed it. Like, yeah, bro, don't be like that. Like, it's just gonna fix him, you know?
Well, I agree.
And then Tony's funny. He's just funny about it. But
I really like him.
I like how they called him Jonah Hill and they said Kathy Bates.
I love when you read your notes, dude. I love it so much.
Right?
We have to get through it.
So notes are just to look at, just so you know, Abraham, you look and then you spark a memory in your mind, so you go, oh, this is how I feel about the person, just so you could remember something.
Remember, Ericka, you got C's inside school, all right?
Oh, that's so harsh.
No, the taco trucks that I eat have
another
C's.
guy that
I got A's and B's.
All right.
Here's what I will say about Sean Mayer. He had a very nervous energy. He was genuinely nervous. He was shaking up there for sure. But he reminded me so much of Lewis Black. There was like...
Who's Lewis Black? Oh my God. I'm sorry, she?
He's another angry white guy comic.
This guy didn't look angry, though.
No. But his mannerisms... I'm telling you. I loved it. Go watch Lewis Black and watch him. Their mannerisms are so close.
I love his stage presence.
It was a fun energy.
Yeah, I love that he said he could tap dance, and then he had flip-flops on in the interview.
Kind of tap dance.
Yeah, he
barely...
That
wasn't tap dancing.
No, I know, but that's what made it fun for me.
It looked like a jig.
I like like
he's
his whole thing about the Fitbit.
I like how
I talked to him after the show personally, and
I
talked to him about his anxiety and stuff, and he was really kind. He was a nice person. And he said, every day you just got to get up. I have to get out of bed. That's the thing for me. And doing this helped me. And I said, you did great.
I think this is healing for him.
That's really cool.
And this is where like miracles and magic happens again. For Tony to say, hey, when we were up in Portland, come back and see us. Sign up again. I think that made him, that really encouraged him. And like Russell was so nice to him, you know. And
that's important, though.
Very important.
I think it was nice. So I like you, Sean. I think you're great.
I would just give you one bit of advice, Sean. You don't need to wear a crazy outfit to be funny.
I think that's just how he dresses.
I don't think that's just how he dresses. I don't think anyone wears shorts and like a little vest and flip-flops. I think you're funny just being yourself, and you don't have to wear a costume.
I think it helped.
And probably did.
And
probably did.
And I could totally see the unattractive Leonardo DiCaprio in you, bro. That was hilarious.
And I also thought you looked androgynous and.
Like a Renaissance painting, yeah.
Yeah, that was Joelberg.
That was
finest hour.
Yeah, that was one of the best jokes of the night.
Yeah.
Well
good job, Joelberg.
Yes.
Joelberg killed tonight.
He did all right.
Well, better than the last two times.
What do you expect from a baby? What do you expect from a baby?
No, but he did better than he did the last two times because he was getting drunk.
I love you, Joelberg.
Yes.
So I like.
Was he drunk?
I like Sean Mayer's energy and everything.
Yeah, Sean Mayer was cool.
Then we had
the big announcement. William Montgomery. Mother effing Montgomery.
So William, tonight's your night, but I still want to battle Punk. I'm telling you,
that was his throne.
I think that you're a beautiful man, and I only really want to go hard on the people that I admire. But I think I would take your soul, and then I would share it with the ghost that haunts your home.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Before we even mentioned William Montgomery, Tony gave us some news tonight.
Yeah.
And that's it. Malcolm is no longer the regular.
Yeah, Malcolm is no longer the regular.
That was big news. I kind
of talked about this a little bit in the beginning of the show. Sorry to...
Just barely.
Yeah, we touched on it.
30 minutes.
All right, let's all just say how we feel about it. You can start.
Okay, go for it, Abraham.
Well, I like I said earlier, I hopefully bigger things are ahead, but it kind of hurt my heart to see him get out of that position. And I don't know why, and I'm hoping this because he's doing bigger things. But if he walked away from this opportunity and just closed the door behind him, I feel like it just kind of made me feel sad because. You know, he had an opportunity that not most people get, that everybody wishes they can have. And for him to just give it away so that somebody else can just come in and snatch it up, I just hope that he's okay, for one. And two, that he's just moving on to bigger and better things. And that's, you know, that's what it is. Because otherwise I'm like, fuck, bro, you just gave it up like that.
Okay, your turn, Seth.
A couple thoughts. One, I think the minute spot is a tough spot. So for Malcolm to have been doing it for, 6-7 months? I think he was doing it...
Yeah.
I think he was regular for about 7 months. He crushed it most weeks, and that's a really tough spot to fill.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I hope, like Abraham, that he's on to bigger and better things. I didn't get the vibe that anything was burnt. No bridges were burned. No doors were shut.
I didn't get that vibe.
Tony sort of explained that at any time he wanted to come back and be on the show for a week, he could do it. And I think that's great. I think Malcolm may have burned out of the spot a little bit because it is hard and might want to be able to pursue other things. If you're thinking about writing a good minute every single week, that's tough. It's really hard to come up with a good minute every single week. So hopefully he's going to use the time to get onto awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that, like I said in the beginning of the show, if you don't show up and you can't make it, your slot's going to get filled. And maybe but what I'm assuming is he did get bigger and better things because he did have a manager. He was being managed by someone. He has done a show in Sacramento. I think he opened for, I don't remember.
Theo Vaughn.
See, he opened for Theo Vaughn in Sacramento. He's done some things
like that. I saw it tonight, Theo Vaughn. I know, you probably don't want to.
Yeah, he does.
Anyway, so what I really feel in my heart is that he couldn't make the Monday nights anymore, and therefore his spot got taken by someone who was available, who was ready, who was willing, put their hand up saying, well, hey, I'm right here. And they love William's energy. I love William's energy, and I think that's awesome. So that's what I truly believe in this world of energy and destiny has happened with Malcolm. Yeah. Because after he was doing that, he got an agent and got a manager, and his manager was calling him, and he was doing jobs. So that's what I believe happened.
Well, what I think happened probably should be best saved for Abraham's conspiracy kill Tony show.
Oh, sure.
Because what I think happened is that night that Whitney Cummings was there, I saw a spark inside her eye when she met Malcolm Hatchett.
Oh,
and
yeah.
She also, I think they're working on a show together. She's producing Malcolm Hatchett's show, and they also have a low-key relationship going on. I don't know if it's love yet, but I do think that he's met all her dogs.
I love it.
This is good.
Maybe he's going on tour.
That's what I was saying, but you said you hope he didn't close the door.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm hoping.
Nelly.
Well, no, that's just the way. That's just You never know.
I love it. Well, congratulations to you, Malcolm. Hopefully,
I'm glad you found love, buddy.
William,
welcome to the
William comes up and
Tony
kills it. William comes up and kills it.
William, I can't wait to have you on this show. I'm dying. Okay,
did he kill it tonight?
Yes.
It was not the best that I've seen him do.
No, but he still, he redeemed himself when he acts fucking silly as fuck.
Goes from 0 to 100, and I love it.
Yes.
I'll say this about William. I think that you are playing and you're taking chances every time you get on the show.
Right.
You're not going out there, with the intention of killing. I think you're going with the intention of, working on your craft and really trying new stuff out. And I give you credit for that, and that's why I want to battle you. Not because I think that you're, an easy pick. You're a monster. You're a beast. You just got this new spot, and
awesome.
I think you're great, man. But yeah, I don't think he really goes there to kill. I think he goes there legit to try new material out.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, which is great.
I like how he went off on that person that.
His mean
that
person
was the
on
funniest
YouTube.
part of the whole thing.
Yeah, great.
But that wasn't part of his stand-up.
I know.
So, you do that
I thought that was hilarious. That's what makes him funny.
What?
That shit was funny.
He usually gets upset about something.
Yeah, his face turned red and he was serious and he was spitting out.
So
I was like, wow.
Yeah, he was. So what did everyone think about Josh Martin?
Josh Martin. He's a beast.
I
thought he did pretty well.
Laughed so hard.
Yeah.
Josh Martin, you to me win the Golden Pony. I loved you that much because of your retard jokes. You said retard so many times. You talked about the bus. He talked about the bus. And there's these people that, when I was a kid, they get on the bus, the
short bus.
No, they have a van. They have a van, and they go to my dad's barbershop and they get their hair cut.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the adult people?
The adult people.
Yeah.
And they do have big, abnormally large breasts.
They do. That's
and
what
they do act aggressively horny with each other and to other people. And you have to, other people don't know how to take it, and you really have to be. My dad used to have to tell us, they live in that home, you guys. Don't worry.
Don't judge.
When I was in high school, I had the special ed girls with big tits, they would be like, they would chase me around and like lunchtime, and all my friends would be laughing, and they'd be like, Abraham, you're my boyfriend. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Stop it. I'm going to tell your teacher. And they would be chasing me, and everybody would be laughing. And I'd be like, stop, I'm going to tell your teacher. And they'd be like, you're my boyfriend. You're my boyfriend. I'm like, no, I'm not.
All right, Abraham. So.
That's the end of the story.
The first time I ever heard, I ever tried stand-up comedy. What's her name? Get Wood is her Instagram. You know,
what?
Yeah, you know, she used to be, she was on Def Jam Comedy Jam one time. She's let
me see.
She was on the original Def Jam Comedy Jam.
All right.
Anyway, she told me that I sound just like Joshua Martin, but she didn't.
Oh yeah.
She didn't think I knew who that was. So she low-key dissed me.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, she was like, oh, you know what? You're so good. You remind me. You sound just like this guy I know, Joshua Martin.
That's crazy. Yeah, I know who she is right here. The lady, the Tola lady.
Josh Martin, you were great, and you win the Golden Pony Award. I don't know if Kopus brought it in or not.
You're not here to get it. So.
I know. I was going to show it, though.
It's all right.
Yeah.
We're doing
I'll bring it to you.
I thought that was awesome because I never thought. To me, Josh Martin has always been what he does and who he doesn't. I've never seen his comedy, but I thought it was pretty awesome for him to get up there and do his thing. And kind of now I understand him a little bit more. And I didn't know, he had the trouble saying the R's, right?
Yeah. And all of that. It was so fun for her. It was fun.
So that means if he was like, really, it'd be like, wee, stuff like that, which I think is awesome because I remember that from my childhood.
Yeah.
With all your girlfriends.
My friends would be like, wee.
So I'd like to see a longer set of Josh Martin. I've never really had a chance to see a long set.
We gotta find him at the Comedy Store. He's there.
It was awesome.
Yeah. 7 nights a week.
You could tell he was almost a natural on stage. You could tell that he was very happy up there.
He's a regular at the Comedy Store.
He is?
Yeah,
yes.
He's been part of Kill Tony from the beginning.
Yeah.
He used to have a lot more appearances on Kill Tony in the very beginning.
He and Tony Hinchcliffe have known each other for forever.
Yeah.
The dude is a pro. You're talking about pros, he's a pro.
He's a pro?
Yes.
He's one of the few pros I've never really seen do a long form set. I think I've seen him do like 5 minutes.
That's why Abraham, good. Abraham really doesn't know, because now we know he's not lying about not watching any of this stuff.
Yeah, you don't see Josh Martin on TV. You have to go experience him in real life.
Right.
Yeah, you're in a recap show and you don't even like comics.
And much like our recap show, it has
you like
dwindled.
yourself, which is important.
So Go was the final, and I gotta say, I was surprised that he was on stage for so long.
Really?
Yes. The dude's a nice guy.
I told him he did good.
I don't get his comedy. I don't think it's funny, but he's doing his thing.
He's a character.
He is that, and he also likes conspiracy things.
You two would get along super well.
I don't think I'm that type of person, but it's just my way of thinking. But I think for him to say that he was going through it like depression and stuff, also he was lost for a while and. He had named for himself. Where's the Twin Cities? Where's the Twin Cities?
Minnesota.
Yeah, for him to say that he was, somebody there and then he lost it. And then, so I think he's fighting to just, to be someone and something or get that spark back. I met him a few times. He did, a few of my shows. And so I know him as a nice guy. Yeah, he did a few, and I did his show one time. I did his show and he's always treated me with, respect and stuff. And I think he's awesome. And I've heard him play a lot of songs with his guitar and do bits. I wish he would have done those bits that he showed me. But nevertheless, he said he was on his way out. He said he was getting ready to leave. But then when Tony started talking about, I had beef with this guy or, I had something with this guy. Yeah, and he knew right away as he was walking out, oh, shit, that's me. So he came back in and went on stage because he knew that Tony was talking about him. He was getting ready to leave, he said.
I will say, you have a lot of respect for the comedic craft. And I admire that, and I respect that deeply. So, props to you for that, man.
Yeah, you're no George Carlin, but I thought you were pretty funny.
I really liked you, and I thought that you were your sweet personality. I could tell you were sweet, and you did give Tony a compliment, even though you said he's not George Carlin yet. But by putting the yet in there, that was a really nice thing to say.
Yes.
Of course, he was trying to mend the bridges that had been.
Yeah,
and you know what? You have a good point, and no one gives Tony crap. So props to you for trying to do that, man.
Right, and in a nice way.
Yeah. I like the fact that he brought the guitar on. I am with Abraham. I do enjoy sometimes just a random character, but I think if you're going to do a character, I say commit, bring a guitar, be completely funky, like Go with a name like Go, like Carrot Top or something like that. I just don't like the halfway character sort of things, you know. I like if you're going to be a big crazy character, then like really go for it. And I think he does.
Clearly with the name Go. And I liked his song. I thought it was kind of funny talking about he's so pale you could see through him and all that kind of stuff. And I know he's not that pale, but it was still clever and funny.
And he said about white people is true because all white people are not the same.
Yeah, people are not all the same.
Said it wasn't dick jokes.
And I like the fact that we know where his name Go came from, and it used to derive from Gomez Opre, which used to be his other stage name in the Twin Cities.
Yeah, and he was doing stuff.
He was the most Mexican guy inside the Twin Cities. That's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. He was like
really
Mowgli,
up his Mexican
raised by
size.
Mexicans.
We found out Tony was Italian.
I knew
Italian.
Yeah. You really need to listen to the Duncan Trussell Family Hour, dude. You would trip out.
Yep.
The what?
The Duncan Trussell Family Hour.
Oh.
I'll show it to you.
Okay. I gotta listen to that too.
Oh,
actually.
it's
really great.
I'm
amazing.
Excited.
That's awesome.
All right, guys, everybody, go and listen. We're gonna listen to that together.
Yeah, I love you guys.
Cool.
Sorry that we did it from our apartment. We'll be back at the fourth wall in 2019.
Yeah.
Happy New Year. Happy holidays.
Thank you for all the new subscribers that have subscribed to the channel. We really appreciate it. We're here to stay, like us or not. And thanks for all the support.
Bye, guys. Don't forget to leave us comments so I can write you back.
Yay! There it is.
Bye.
Abraham_Boche.
I think we broke the bed.
Well, not me.
It was probably me.
I'll take credit.
Should we get off slowly?
No, you could still sit there. It's not that big of a deal.
Woo!
Hot.